According to Growler, for a kid's costume, parents will pay about $4 to $5, where an adult will spend $15 to $20 just for a mask, not to mention other things they will need to go along with it. We know Halloween has changed since the first time it was celebrated, going from a pagan festival about remembering the dead, including saints, hallows, martyrs, and all faithful departed, to dressing up as your favorite characters and celebrities. Though a trend is starting to be set where each year that Halloween is celebrated, the more sexualized costumes become. Serious the holiday is perceived, less about the children and more about the adults, and more focused on costume competitions and less clothing. Well, according to Wiki, Halloween activities include trick-or-treating or the related guising, attending Halloween costume parties, carving pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, lighting bonfires, apple bobbing, divination games, playing pranks, visiting haunting attractions, telling scary stories, and watching horror films. Have you realized that Halloween is becoming more sexualized each year that it is celebrated? Adults are sexualizing children's costumes and Halloween costumes in general. In the picture being shown, two different individuals are portraying Roxanne from a Goofy movie. Though the one on the left is sexualizing the character's outfit, you can tell that she really didn't try that hard. Her hair isn't orange, her shirt is turquoise instead of green, and nor does the length of her shorts match that of the character. On the right, the individuals put a little more effort into their outfits, portraying the characters more realistically, to the extent that others would recognize whom they are dressed up as. Their outfit was planned, where the girl on the left put some eyeliner on her nose and called it a costume, which is happening a lot every year. Continuing on to my point of adults sexualizing children's costumes, you have two separate situations where women sexualize cartoon costumes that were originally for children, and one example of a ridiculous sexy whale costume that makes absolutely no sense. In each situation, women chose to be sexy whales, Ninja Turtles, and Olaf rather than wearing the baggy, funny-looking, more realistic version of the costumes, bringing a point I will discuss later about how Halloween is becoming too serious. Aside from women sexualizing Halloween costumes, children are also being sexualized through Halloween costume choices. Though the top two may have been for jokes and laughs for their parents, they are very inappropriate for children their age. Though the baby had no say, the child on the right may have had the fact that her father, or whomever he is, her is aiding in this atrocity is unimaginable. The bottom right picture is a child dressed as Vivian from Pretty Woman, which an adult would get comments for dressing up as, so why would you put your underage child in that outfit, sexualizing your child and putting her in the light to get looked at inappropriately? Northwest in the bottom left costume is not entirely bad, though I believe that the little bra is grown up for her age. I think if it was a type of sports bra or half shirt, it would have been less sexualized. Parent Society website expresses Halloween is definitely not the time to be serious. It's about fun and games, dressing up, and of course, candy. Normally kids' costumes aren't too scary, most like to dress up as their favorite cartoon character, and then there are the most inappropriate costumes that are so scary, they make you wonder, what were their parents thinking? Coming to the point I made earlier in passing, the fun is being taken out of Halloween and is becoming more serious, shifting from being a children's holiday to becoming an adult contest of who can do it better. It seems that women use Halloween as an excuse to leave their house without any clothes on and be able to call it a costume. I see the appeal in wanting to be a celebrity for a day, but there is a way to do it and still be classy and presentable around children. In the versus picture, I show images of individuals portraying celebrities in tasteful way versus costumes that are guaranteed to be sexualized and seen as inappropriate. Celebs don't always walk around naked, so don't always choose that outfit to portray on Halloween. These are just further pictures of costumes that are highly sexualized and unidentifiable due to no effort or logic being put behind them except to be sexy. Adults are using children as an accessory to their own costume. Dressing your child up as a Chanel bag is actually inconceivable. To humiliate and shame your child by dressing them as a brand of a handbag, what could encourage a parent to do such a thing? The child on the right looks as if she can't walk or move her arms. I know that's not what she wanted to be for Halloween. On top of using them as accessories, adults are taking the fun away from the kids in exchange for their own fun. The Hitler costume and the terrorist or suicide bomber costumes are the most disrespectful. Hitler is not a figure that should be glorified or portrayed on Halloween, even for laughs after the atrocities he committed. And a child wearing a kehefe that is worn by Arabs and some Jews and Kurds pretending to be a terrorist is an insult that those ethnicities are terrorists, which is not true. It's a stereotype that has targeted them. The last three are just plain stupid, dressing your child as things they know nothing about, yet just for your own humor. Though I do see the need for women wanting to feel or look sexy, and there is nothing wrong with wanting to feel that way, they are free to portray it however they see fit, though I believe Halloween just isn't the day to do it. Women have 364 other days to look and feel sexy, so why do they choose to do it on a fun-loving holiday like Halloween? Ladies, I am not trying to take your sexiness away from you. I'm just suggesting that you choose either a different holiday or just any other day to do it, and to keep your children out of it. Valentine's Day is the perfect time to look and feel sexy because 2016 Valentine's Day is all about love, chocolate, lingerie, and fancy dinners. In summation, Halloween is all about the fun, candy, and costumes, so don't get caught up in the costume specifics. All the fun in Halloween is trying to guess whom you are supposed to be. There can't be any laughs on Halloween if everyone looks exactly like whom they are trying to portray. There is no humor in a look-alike. I want adults to be able to channel their inner kid on Halloween, but I also want to make sure that along the way, they don't take away the fun from the real children. Halloween is also a time for jokes, treats, and sometimes tricks, but this should be something that everyone should be able to experience without taking it away from others. It should also be a holiday that is not made all about wanting to be sexy. Individuals should not try so hard on Halloween. Just be goofy and have fun with your families. Be like him on Halloween.